you missing your wife during this month now that you're on the road?
I am, but she's gonna make her appearances along the way. We're picking and choosing when she can come out.
I love it.
I think she's more excited than anybody about this. She loves all of these cats.
She can just sit there in the audience and watch.
She'll be singing every single word. She'll know the words better than all of us will.
She is one of the best. She's one of the best people to have in the crowd.
Oh yeah.
When she's on the crowd, she gets so hyped and
she goes wild.
She becomes a wrestling fan of us.
Yeah.
Which is really cool.
What has been the best thing about this year of marriage, Ryan? I mean, you're coming up almost on a year.
Oh, yeah, just getting to spend time with your best friend, really, and we just love being around each other so much. So, and making it work and learning new things. And
give it time.
Yeah, that's what everybody says, and that's obviously the truth. But we're just enjoying being married, because everybody has always asked, so you have kids, you doing this? We're enjoying being married, and that's the priority right now.
That's nice. You're in the honeymoon stage.
Yep.
Well, Jamie, speaking of marriage and love, I swear, I mean, it's really, truly one of, it's on everyone's top list for just the most romantic, sexy love songs of all times. I mean, do you ever get tired of, being associated with this brilliant song, singing the song? I mean, and how does it feel to just be like,
I think sex symbol?
I think you're responsible. You're responsible probably for a lot of babies around the world. I mean,
the first thing I say to people is like, listen, hey, you're welcome. All right. You're welcome. No, honestly, you know what? I've gotten to the point, and I think me and all the guys, we've gotten to the point where we've sung this song so much that it's second nature. And now when I sing it, I like to scan the crowd and watch the emotions on people start as soon as they hear the downbeat. And I think to myself, okay, why are you crying? Why are y'all all hugged up? Why are y'all dancing? And it just gives me that extra push to say, I'm going to sing this for y'all. Like, I'm going to sing the snot out of it for y'all. And I better see some tears, and I better see some kissing. And y'all better save that for the hotel room tonight, but I want to see some stuff. You know what I'm saying? So now I'm just at that point where I still love to sing the record because of the fact that people have become emotionally attached to it for one reason or another.
I like that. Well, how do you guys feel? I mean, speaking of that, this is like it's the boy band Christmas tour. You're singing Christmas songs and hits. How do you guys feel? Like, you look at like certain artists, like a Madonna, who says, listen, come out or don't come out. I'm not singing the hits. Maybe now she is again.
Exact opposite.
Yeah. No, we want to give the crowd what they want. We want what we want. I know that each one of us are fans of each other, and the idea that we get to sing each other's hits is a gift for us. Yeah, I get to sing "I Swear" with Jamie.
I get to sing "Cause I Want It All."
Yeah, I mean, it's just one of those moments for us that we would not want to deprive the fans of the hits, because we know how much that means to us. So we're feeling it on both sides of the stage.
We just love our fans more than Madonna loves her fans.
You put him on record. Let's stir it up. Stir up the pot.
Those are fighting words. And listen, I'm sure it's a lot of the same fans anyway, right?
Yeah, I mean, look, we'd be happy to have some of Madonna's fans.
That's
to be
right.
honest with you. So,
That's right.
Yeah, we're lucky, and if you can't tell, everybody certainly has an enormous amount of gratitude for the opportunity we have. We're thankful to be with each other and to be able to do something like this. It's a special moment for us as well, and it's not lip service. We really are relishing in the moment and super excited about this opportunity. So,
do you guys have a particular favorite song of each other's? Any of you? I mean, we have so much represented here, such a catalog.
Well, we are definitely singing
all of them. Yeah, we're singing all of them. Yeah.
I think we cover all of those songs.
Yeah.
I love that. Well, I mean, speaking of, Ryan getting married, he had his wedding earlier this year. Eric, I know that you have been, you've been with O-Town, with the other members, and you guys have been touring. The number one question I got for you when I told people that I was sitting down with you is, do you think, I know you guys all came together at Ryan's wedding. Like, do you think like you guys would ever, tour, record with Ashley again? I mean, I know you guys came together at the wedding, then there were certain podcasts and certain things were sent. I don't think it's shocking that this is the number one question that people want to know while I have you here in front of me.
Yeah, it's not shocking. I mean, I actually have been asked that a bunch. We work really hard the guys, myself, to build O-Town, you know, the last 8 years from obscurity. And it's a very different O-Town now. There's 4 of us, and it's a very different iteration. And so I think I don't know how interested he is in doing it, but for us, we know that we like what we've built and where we're at, where we are now. And I hate to disappoint fans. I'm not saying that that could never happen, maybe like a one-off show to sort of give the fans something. But touring again, that doesn't seem likely, unfortunately, no.
That makes sense. And I mean, right, he's involved in fitness and all this other stuff. So maybe a one-off show.
Yeah, I mean, I would never turn down the opportunity. It's not about me anymore. And that's sort of what I've learned over the last few years. Like, the idea that I get to go and tour still at this age is not about me. It's really about the fans and what we can give them, and that nostalgia and that feeling of when times were a lot simpler. And that's sort of hopefully what we're doing with this, is bringing people back to that time where things were a lot more innocent and you just wanted to get home and watch TRL. And like, that feeling is something that I now is the main focus of what I do, and the ability to do that. If he wanted to do it at some point, I would never turn down the opportunity, but it's not the primary focus.
That makes a lot of sense. And speaking of TRL, those were the days. I mean, do you guys miss anything about 90s fashion? Would you bring something specifically back if you could?
Fashion. You know, Drew was talking about this the other day. We were the king of baggy. We had terrible fashion, but we were the king of baggy.
Terribly awesome.
We're terribly amazing. No, we had like these really baggy pants, all of the Tommy Hilfiger oversized shirts. Some of that stuff, you know, after we've been in skinny jeans and you know, trying to stay super fit so we can fit in these jeans, I think we welcome some of the baggier, more roomy clothes back.
Cross colors,
That's good too. Well,
Yeah.
speaking about nostalgia, I mean, do you guys like, what do you notice? Like you were mentioning, Jamie, you look around, you guys notice the fans, you were mentioning fans, Eric, like, do the fans seem the same? Like, are they getting older with you? Are you seeing like a whole new group of like people bringing their kids? Like, what are the fans like at this year shows?
I mean, it's a great mix. And I think, you know, concerts like this and tours like this are a great avenue to bring people that, you know, might have been more All-4-One fans or might have been more O-Town fans or Ryan fans. You bring them in, you're able to expose them to everybody else. So it's a great way for us to expand our fan base. But, you know, our diehard fans are coming back, and of course they have matured along with us. And yeah, they bring their kids, they bring their families, they make, you know, girls' nights out of it. They bring their husbands now, because the guys aren't quite as embarrassed to say that they're fans of you know, boy bands as they were when they were 15 years old. You know, so I think it's a great mix of audience members from everywhere.
It's actually, I think it's a little bit more